Hello everyone, my name is Michael SK, and welcome to LOVEPICAL-POPPY. I know absolutely nothing about this one. However, the cool people over at Kagami Games hooked me up with this copy. I went out, requested like, hey, I'm your guy if you want a Let's Player. They said A-okay, and here we are. That's actually true, by the way. I'm not really exaggerating that part at all, but yeah, huge thanks to the people over at Kagami Games to have an opportunity to check this one out. And I would like to just do a one-off here. This would just be it that I would record because I don't know SMEE's guidelines if they have any for recording, but I also just don't have the time to do a full Let's Play of anything else right now. I'm pretty packed right now, but would definitely like to check this out for a one-off and maybe do a review later down the line. However, I did see that one of my Discord members, longtime member in the Discord server and viewer of my channel, has played through this one. So there are fans of this, I think. I haven't really heard too much about this, but also I'm not really into moege nowadays. I don't really touch really anything eroge or anything anymore, but I need to get back into it. I think I need to continue to expand my horizons instead of letting them, close on up. So let's jump in. Let's see what we have going on here. Sure, this works as a name because if you guys have watched my other one-offs that I've done of other titles here, I am absolutely terrible with names. Life is full of ups and downs, ain't that the truth? A couple that was seemingly happy up until now might decide to break it off all of a sudden. An elite athlete might suddenly have an injury on the day of an important match. Everything one has worked for in life may go up in flames at any moment. In that sense, life could be said to be like a candle. In the end, it'll all go out in a trail of smoke. Perfect, I love pessimism. But perhaps because of that, the blaze itself is where life's worth lies. And that flame's roar serves as proof of one's existence. Now let's go back to the pessimism. I don't want optimism. And that is how I've come to live my life. You only live once. Yes, sir, that is true. Back in high school, it was all about YOLO, and nowadays it's all about 6-7 and whatever else. Which is why I want to burn as brightly as I can, no matter what may come. Oh, well, fuck. that isn't really, that isn't really what I had in mind. I don't think anyone really expected that. Just like my house is right now. Oh, perfect. We already got a Steam achievement. Perfect way to start. Oh, sweet. We got a sister character. A perfect way to start, honestly, is with your house burning down. Yeah, it is. Yep. That's right. Life is full of ups and downs. You might one day be out shopping with your sister, only to then return and find your apartment building on fire. Hey, Suzuka.
Nani?
The fire sure feels stupid hot up close, yeah?
暑いね。これからどうしたらいいのかな?
Let's just sit and watch it burn. We'll figure it out eventually. Probably. Life goes on after all. You just gotta keep rolling with the punches. And take the punches too. What a way to start, honestly. I love it. We're already on a bad note. It's only up from here, right? Hey, Suzuka, you gotten settled in yet? It's been 2 days since the fire. I'm having Suzuka stay at her school's dorm while I crash at a friend's place to weather the storm. Apparently, the fire started in the kitchen of a unit 2 doors down from ours, likely due to a cooking mishap or something like that, so it wasn't even our fault. I mean, I want to give people the benefit of the doubt that a fire isn't really their fault, like intentional or anything like that. Accidents happen, but I would say like more of just like a little electrical fire or something got all goofed up or something. But a kitchen fire, that's kind of rough. Thankfully, it just barely reached our unit, so we didn't lose anything valuable, but still. Considering they'll likely have to remodel the whole building, probably not. The Yatome household consists of my father, my sister, and me. And that said, when I was a kid, my father's company went bankrupt, so we had to take on quite a few loans. Our whole lives got flipped, turned upside down as a result. This led to him scrambling to try and pay back the debt and having to travel all over the country. So naturally, Suzuka and I have been living on our own for the most part. It might be hard to get used to it, but please try to hang in there, at least for a little while.
今はっていつまで？
Well, first I gotta find a job again.
なんで？
I mean, I can't exactly rent an apartment without a steady income.
ああ、そっか。
The place I used to work at before was your typical penny pinching company. If the pay matched the amount of work I did, I would have put my all into it. But in the end, they demanded so much of my time that I quit on the spot.
タイミング悪かったよね。
I don't think there's really ever a good timing for something like this. Don't say that. If I hadn't quit, they would have worked me to the bone. Anyway, I'll rent a new place as soon as I find a new job, so please just bear with it in the meantime.
お父さんに連絡は？
I can't seem to get a hold of him. Could you try calling him for me? Oh man, he went out to go get milk and cigarettes across the country. Hate it when that happens. His name was on the lease, so we kinda need him for all the paperwork. I'll head over to your place later. I have a few things I want to discuss with the dorm manager.
久しぶりに会えるの楽しみにしてる。
No, come on, it hasn't been that long. I mean, it's only been, what, 2 days?
されど2日あったよ。今までお兄ちゃんに顔見なかった日々ってなかったから。
I guess you're right about that. She spent most of her life stuck to me. So, her having to stay at the dorm must feel like an additional gut punch to her sense of normalcy.
それじゃあね。
The line disconnects. I might have 99 problems right now, but hearing Suzuka's voice makes me feel like some piece of mine ain't one. That is a stupid-ass line.
どう？鈴鹿ちゃん元気だった？
Why is our friend like... Why is this our friend? I would have expected something like... Well, what you would probably see in Clannad or something. Like that sort of setup. But no, our friend looks like he's really well off. What the fuck? Feeling a bit uneasy, it seems.
そりゃそうか。でも、お前も鈴鹿ちゃんも無事でよかったな。
Thanks again for all the help.
いいって。
So what's his name?
別に部屋貸すくらい。
I don't want to just refer to him as friend. After sending Suzuka over to the dorm, I swear I was ready to troll it up under a bridge and live off whatever weeds I can find.
たくましすぎるわ。
No, but seriously, I can't thank you enough for how kind you've been to us. I don't think I'll be able to give him shit for anything after this.
お、いいなその言葉。早速使わせてもらうわ。
Huh?
いやー、火事で宿なしのお前に俺が部屋貸したことを話したら、案の定俺の好感度爆上がり中でよ。
With who?
今口説いてる子。
This fucker's using my misfortune to get into some chick's pants.
一気にいい雰囲気になれたんだよ。君、優しいねって。俺はもう運命感じたね。
This guy is hopeless. Better do something quick.
お前の今のセリフも好感度バフになるからありがとな。
Right. Guess I'd better not overdo my gratitude then. It's probably a good idea to leave some distance between us at least.
この子とうまくいったらさ、お前にも女の子紹介させてやれるかもだし。
Yeah, I'm good. All the girls you keep around are mentally ill. God damn, what the fuck?
個性って言ってやれよ。
Now, there's hardly anything unique about a girl who says shit like, I get lonely easily, so I want 2 boyfriends. Now, there's some red flags in that. And I'm not looking to stick my dick in crazy anytime soon. Yeah, don't do it, guys. Just don't do it. I got way more than enough on my hands already with the job hunt, the apartment search, and Suzuka. As a matter of fact, I gotta head to the dorm to sort some stuff out right now.
金の話か？
Not just that, I also gotta check if it's really okay for Suzuka to stay there on such short notice.
なんかあったら相談しろよ。金は俺もないからどうしようもないけど。
Okay, you don't really look it, but yeah, I know. Judging a book by its cover. Thanks, man. Don't worry, though. I don't think it'll come to that. Introducing a financial aspect to a friendship is just asking for trouble anyway. That's the one line I know for sure I shouldn't cross. No, I totally agree with that. Not that I have experience with it, it's just, I understand. Even so I don't have experience with it necessarily. Anyway, I'll call you later.
あ、 了解。
As he heads off to work, I also start heading to my destination. Let's see, if I remember correctly, the dorm's name should be... ah, shit. Hoshikuzu Dormitory. That wasn't so bad. Sorry, I see syllables and I get scared. I verify its location on the map. Now, that's a bit farther than I expected. Though there's plenty of time before the appointment, so there's no need to rush. Yes, let's take our sweet time and take many detours. By the way, where the hell are these people living? It looks expensive here. Who's that? I stop on the sidewalk to look around and get my bearings, and that's when I see a rather suspicious person in the corner of my eye. No, she doesn't look suspicious at all. Let's just keep moving. They stick out like a sore thumb. We're getting a good look, though, aren't we? She's wearing cute, trendy clothes, but also has sunglasses on, seemingly trying to hide her identity. Well, she's not doing a good job of just... If she's trying not to, like, stick out, hide her identity, sure, but also you don't want to stick out, she's failing that part of it. For a second, I think she might be a celebrity of some sort. But if that really were the case, it wouldn't make much sense for her to just stand around in a place like this where everyone can see her. That's what I'm saying. Like, wouldn't she prefer to blend in with the crowd? That's also what I'm saying. Maybe she's waiting for someone. No, that can't be right. She's looking around the place so much that it seems kind of sus. Could she be on the run from the cops? The thought came to mind for a second, but that's taking too many leaps in logic.
Oh?
Ah, shit. Now you've done it. Our eyes almost met there, but I managed to quickly avert my gaze. Shit, whatever this is about, I want none of it. After averting my gaze, my eyes happened to land on a poster stuck on a nearby wall. Oh, isn't this Watapi? It's a poster of Watapi-chan, a popular rabbit influencer who started off on YouTube. What? They're an Agora rabbit who went viral online because their long fur looks angelic. In their debut video, they were just a baby. They gained a large following as they grew up, with their fans watching them all the way. Since my sister and I couldn't keep a pet at our apartment, we were also a part of that following. The wata part of their name comes from the Japanese word for cotton, because of how fluffy they are. No idea where the P part comes from, though. A crime prevention poster, I see. The poster shows Watapi-chan with a serious face saying to not do crime. Yes, listen to the animals, listen to the pets. With a poster this cute, people are sure to end up looking at it and paying attention to what it says. Watapi's all grown up now. I wipe a tear from my eye, feeling like a dad walking their adult daughter down the aisle. I gotta take a pic and send this miracle to Suzuka. I open the camera and then... how should I frame it? Ah, shit.
すみません。無断での撮影はちょっと。
We're not taking a picture of you, we're taking a picture of this poster. Go away. The sus girl from before calls out to me all of a sudden. Huh? Did I do something wrong? No, not really knowing what's going on, my heart starts beating loudly.
可愛さにつられてついつい撮りたくなるのはわかるんですけど、まずはその可愛いの所有者に確認取るのが礼儀かと。
I try to get a grasp on the situation and quickly land on an answer. Someone so cute. Oh.
わかってくれました？ SNS に上げなくても無許可は見逃せないので。
Are you Watapi-chan's owner? Watapi-chan's owner doesn't really show their face in their videos. However, people speculate that they're a woman because of what fans have managed to see when they feed Watapi-chan. I see. In that case, we're in the same boat. She was just on the lookout to protect her beloved Watapi-chan's poster. I'm sorry for having been so rude. I was being too careless, wasn't I? Well, I'm a fan of Watapi-chan, you see.
私を撮ってたわけじゃないってこと？
No, we really weren't trying to. Huh? What?
紛らわしい真似しないでよね。
What's up with this chick? She's too damn self-centered. You thought I was taking a picture of you. If anything, I'd like you to get out of my shot. Her name keeps changing. I want to take a pic of Watapi-chan, not you. Just look at this beauty. That perfectly fluffy fur, getting this shot right, is of the utmost importance as a fan. Even if it's just a print, it's only natural for a fan to want to take a picture of it.
信じられない。この私が目の前にいるのに、印刷物の毛玉を取りたいなんて。
Well, yeah. Hey, don't diss Watapi-chan like that. That's it. I'll make this bitch understand the glory of Watapi-chan one way or another. Goddamn. Now, who the hell wants to intervene now? Come on. Two girls wearing school uniforms nervously interrupt our conversation. Oh, sorry about that. I'll move out of your way. I'm not the only Watapi-chan fan here, it seems. I haven't taken a picture myself yet, but being a gentleman and letting others take pictures of their own is also part of my duties as a fan. Huh? It seems their real object of interest was the self-centered girl before me.
よろしければ一緒に写真ご迷惑でなければお願いできませんか？全然いいよ。背景はここでいい？ありがとうございます。
What the hell? Huh. Is she famous or something?
そこのあんた、カメラよろしく。
Me?
よろしくお願いします。
Yeah, I do mind. I calmly take the phone from her hand.
縦横正方形の3パターンね。
You're asking way too much of me. And yet we do it. Why are we doing it? Are we that, kind of a person? We gotta stand our ground here. I still end up taking the pics though. Here you go. I give her back the phone and she starts looking through the pictures.
縦構図の切り方は少し微妙ね。
Take it yourself then.
今日は自撮り棒持ってなかったし。
Is it normal to carry that around all the time?
縦だけ撮り直す？とんでもないです。貴重なお時間をいただきましてありがとうございました。そっか、これからも応援よろしくね。ありがとうございました。
They shake hands with the mysterious girl, bow deeply to her, and then leave.
てか、あんた私のこと本当に知らないわけ？
No. I'm surprised you're actually famous. I honestly thought you were just some attention-seeking weirdo.
私はこれで商売してるの。悪い？
I take a good look at her again, and well, she does has a nice body. No, she does have a nice body. She's rather tall for a girl, and her figure's slim. That tracks for a model.
私のメイン層は若い女の子で、男に媚び売る低俗スタイルじゃないから知らなくてもしょうがないか。彼女とかいたら知ってたかもね。モテないくん。
I see. So your debuff for having that body is having the personality of a spoiled brat.
さっきから喧嘩売ってんの？
Yeah, I'm down. I don't want to hear that coming from you.
私の名前を知らないなんて、周りの子からバカにされるわよ。
She knows me, or she shows me her phone, while looking at me with pity. Is this her Insta?
ほら、覚えて帰り
Oh
なさ
my
い。
god, bro. We keep changing her name. My eyes go to the numbers under her handle. She currently has 95,000 followers.
このペースだと、多分来月にはフォロワー10万人突破するから。あんたもその一人になるのよ。
I mean, I do think she is for the attention-seeking, area, based on what she's doing out here. Alright, done.
いい心がけね。
Did we block her? I hope we blocked her. I show her my phone is proof.
ブロックしてるじゃない。
Nice, there we go. My man. Well, of course, you badmouthed Watapi-chan after all. Besides, so what if you reach 100,000? That doesn't mean everyone's gonna know about you. There are tons of people with more followers than that. Thinking you've made it with that many is honestly kind of pathetic. Also, you're using your hometown to prove how popular you are because it's easy, aren't you? If you're gonna do that shit, you gotta do it somewhere else.
言うじゃない。
Also, that bunny you just called a random ball of fluff has 500,000 followers, so go pound sand.
あんたも他人の数字で生きってるんじゃないわよ。
何？
あれ？あの子、どこかで見たことあるかも。こんな理由で人目につきたくはないわ。覚えてなさいよ。 次見つけたら後悔させてやるから。
Why is there going to be another time we're gonna meet? To think that someone in this day and age would say something like that. I mean, you just told her to go pound sand. I haven't heard that shit in a long time. She turns around and quickly trots away as I'm left in disbelief. Despite the annoyances, I managed to snap a picture of the Watapi-chan poster with no issues and head off. Yeah, no issues after all those issues. Jesus. Let's see, it should be around here somewhere. I made sure to follow the map's directions properly, and it says I'm in the right place, but I can't seem to find any building that looks right. Shit, we used Apple Maps. Hold on, is there a setting that allows me to... Let's see. That's skip mode, voice playback, there we go. That's honestly a personal preference of mine whenever I'm going through a visual novel on my own, is to cut off the voices as soon as I click, but it also really does help when I'm recording, because your boy makes mistakes and clicks ahead a little too early. Is this really the right place? I look at the building in front of me again. Crepe Cafe Honey and Berry. Seems this is a cafe and not a dorm. Good conclusion. It can't possibly be this place. I'm supposed to be going to Hoshikuzu Dormitory, so there being a cafe here instead is just weird. Excuse me, still, I've got no way to know for sure without checking for myself. Even if it turns out to be the wrong place, there's no harm in asking. Right, let's see. I collect myself and decisively open the door. Oh. Oh, damn, it's lively in here. Huh? My mind goes blank. As soon as I enter the cafe, I'm greeted by a waitress with an hourglass figure wearing a cute frilly uniform. Well, this is indeed a cafe of sorts. Whatever the waitress said goes in one ear and leaves the other as I look around the cafe in disbelief. The interior is decorated to look lighthearted and trendy. A cafe with a cute interior and waitresses with equally cute exteriors. I know what this is now. This is a... Uh-oh, what are we gonna say? It's a concept cafe? What's a concept cafe? I'm sorry, guys, I don't understand, like, these terms and names. I am but a simple person. A concept cafe, basically a place built to lead men astray. They use girls in cute-themed outfits to lure men into the stores. And since the stores look perfectly innocent from the outside, even the purest of fellows end up lowering their guard. That will happen to me countless times when I visit Japan this year. Once they enter the store, they get talking with the girls, and when they're nice and comfortable, let's play a game together, pay up. Let's take a picture together, pay up. Oh, by the way, there's an entrance fee. Would you like an extension? And before they know it, their wallets are empty despite their stomachs being even emptier. These types of joints sure are scary. I gotta stay strong. I say that, but... Excuse me, how much for a photo? I immediately ask for the price. Oh, well, I guess we're in the right place. Suddenly, I'm greeted by a familiar face. Huh? Suzuka? I notice that she's wearing the same getup as the busty girl next to her. My beloved sister is working at a concept cafe. How did this happen? Just what is going on? Why? Why didn't you come to your Oni-chan first? I don't remember raising you to be the sort of girl who makes money by taking advantage of horny guys who can't control their spending.
Oni, stay.
Alright. Lending an ear to his little sister is a big brother's duty. You're saying that this is a regular cafe? After hearing that, I take another look around the shop. I see. You're right, there are quite a few girls here. I can see two girls around 20 years old or so sitting at a nearby table, taking pictures of a colorful drink with some sort of mascot on it. Looking further into the space, I can see a group of schoolgirls taking selfies together with their crepes in a cleared out part of the store.
私もこんな格好なんてしません。
Right, of course. The Suzuka I know is actually pretty wary of guys. It's fine if they approach her to talk normally, but she absolutely despises it if she senses any ulterior motives. Personally, I don't want her to be the kind of girl who gets easily led on by shady guys, so I think things are fine as is.
で、どうしてここに？寮に行くんだよね。
Well, we somehow got here. We were led here. Well, when I put the address into the map, it led me here.
そういうことですか。
Why are you listening in on this still? Huh? What does she mean by that?
ね、私も知らなかったんだけど、このクレープカフェも寮の一部みたいなものなの。
Huh?
管理してる人が同じでして、寮の一部をカフェにしてるんです。なんかバイトをしやすくするためとかなので間違ってはいないです。
I see. Is there a separate entrance for the dorm then?
お店の入り口横の通路の先に寮の入り口がありますので、そちらに回っていただくことになります。
It's weird that it's down an alleyway though. That's way too out of the way.
女子寮だから関係者以外分かりやすくする必要ないんだって。
I guess that makes sense. I don't know. Like if you have good enough security,
大丈夫？
like if you have good enough security, you don't need some weird obscure entrance into the actual dormitory.
ごめんなさい、大丈夫です。
すみません、うちの兄が間違ってこちらに来てしまいまして。すずりんのお兄ちゃん？うわー、かわいいね。
Well, gosh.
あーしはおかいたんぽぽ、よろしく。
Huh? Oh yeah, nice to meet you too. Taken aback by the sudden introduction, I instinctively take her outstretched hand.
はい、兄さんはお客様の邪魔になるからお店の外へ。私もすぐ着替えていくから先行ってて。
Can you really leave your shift just like that?
兄さん来るまでの間だったから。
Are you sure?
平気。
Really?
はい、大丈夫です。鈴鹿さんにもちょっとお試しでやってもらっていた程度なので。
I guess that explains why she's still in uniform then.
ぬるいんです、ここ。
The other waitress chimes in after seemingly sensing my unease.
でもよかった。
Why is that?
鈴鹿さん、お兄さんが来たら元気になりました。
I mean, we can all tell what kind of person she is, though. Wait, really?
いろいろ急でしたし、私も普段の鈴鹿さんを知らないですけど、
だから私たちですずりん元気にしてあげたいなーって。このカフェの服かわいいから元気出るよって。
I see. Well, thank you for being so considerate of her. I sent her to the dorm because I had no other choice, so I'm thankful that she's surrounded by good people.
いえいえ、やっぱりお兄さんが来てくれた方が一番だったね。
ね
I feel a bit flustered after hearing that. Anyway, I guess I'll be heading out now since I know where the entrance to the dorm is. Sorry to impose.
え。よう分かりにくいけど大丈夫？
それでしたら私がご案内しますね。
Really? I don't want to be a bother.
大丈夫ですのでご案内させてください。
Well, in that case, I will be in your care.
のんちゃん、こっちは任せて。
すぐ戻りますね。
Yeah, we still don't know her name. I'm sure that introduction will be coming up. Once we're out of the cafe, the waitress looks back and beckons me with her hand.
こっちです。この脇のところをまっすぐ行くんですよ。
I follow after her just as she says. I guess it's not like too weird of an alleyway, honestly. What's up with her? I keep feeling her gaze. It's almost as if she's checking me out or something. Is something wrong?
ごめんなさい。いや、まさかそんな。
No, I don't know. Yeah, exactly.
アポ取られた方は星屑さんですよね。
Oh, that, yeah. Her name matches the Hoshikuzu dormitory, so it's pretty easy to remember. Based on the name, I'm guessing she's in charge of the dorm, right?
はい、ここを建てただけではなく、
Damn, she's got her name on everything. Wow, she sounds even more amazing than I thought. Now I'm feeling kind of nervous about meeting her. I can't afford to let any mistakes I make get in the way of Suzuka's life. Huh? Oh man, she's gonna be stacked, isn't she? She leads me to a room to the side of the dorm's lobby. I'm guessing it's the manager's office. This is an office? This looks like a fucking living space. She knocks on the door, and then she waits a bit. No one answers back. She knocks again, but there's still no response. Beats me. Even if we come back later, there's no point to it if we don't know when or if she'll be back. Would it be possible for me to wait for her here? She doesn't seem to handle unfamiliar situations all that well. At least that's my impression based on how her eyes keep darting all over the place. Even I feel uneasy looking at her. I look in the direction of the voice and find a girl who appears to be a bit older than me, sporting a strange look on her face. Okay, well, I guess we got to learn her name based off this other character that popped up. She looks relieved upon hearing that. She quickly bows like a dippy bird. Sorry about this. It's appreciated. I give her a light bow as she leaves in a hurry. The only ones left are me and this strange girl called Ayako-san. That's right. Well, I mean, I should. She opens the door and peers inside. I mean, she's the only one that really needs to look inside first. What the fuck? What is going on here? The woman notices us and makes a wait gesture with her hands. Okay, well, interesting to have 2 or 3 or 4 jobs. It seems like she's got her name everywhere here. She walks towards us after addressing the people on the other side of the screen. So this isn't really the kind of person I was expecting, but nevertheless, she is, quite something else, huh? Don't worry, I can look the other way. What does she even mean by that exactly? She's doing a death game with the people that live here? There's a lot of issues here. That doesn't solve the main issue here. I end up raising my voice by accident from how baffled I am at the situation. No, I'm not here for that. That name sure is something, though. Oh, I see. It's It's a game not involving the people that live here. She's just using the building for the death game. Hey, just what do you guys think is going on over here?
アポイントですよ、アポイント。
It's regarding Yaotome Suzuka, who you took in on short notice just the other day.
なるほど、あんたがお兄さんか。ちょっとお待ちよ。すぐ終わらせるから。
Oh, okay, well, those guys are gonna die. She closes the door and a series of clacking sounds start coming from the room. Is it really okay to end a death game just like that?
なんか、ごめんなさい。
Hey, you got nothing to apologize for. We're kind of the ones that walked into all this. That's a rather sudden apology.
こんな姿をお見せして。
Well, I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's normal for them around here. Oh, don't worry about it. It's fine.
もう大丈夫と思うので、私はこれで失礼しますね。
Alright, thank you so much for everything. She turns around and leaves, hanging her head in shame as she does. Seems she's got a lot on her shoulders. Makes sense if she has to deal with that granny all the time.
待たせたね。
Not at all. Sorry for taking time out of your busy schedule. She even paused her death game for this.
いいっていいって。所詮は金持ちの道楽だ。気にするもんじゃない。
Just a pastime, okay. Seems like a real rotten pastime if you ask me.
別に命取ったりもしてないさ。借金返済チャンスがある。ちょっとスリリングなゲームレベルよ。今は予定変更して、適当に総当たりで100人以上やらせているから当分の間大丈夫だ。
Recite the what? Is that really okay?
あいつらは勝手に解釈して進めるから問題ないよ。
They must be really desperate.
で、そんな話をしに来たわけでもないだろう。
Can't say that was necessarily, something we had planned on our way here or anything. Oh, right. My name is Yotome Tetsuya. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
ご丁寧にどうも。あたしの名前は星屑スピカ。この寮と表の店のオーナーやってる。
That sounds like a VTuber name.
最近若い子にそう言われるね。
Yeah, what can we say?
時代が私に追いついたってことだ。
I see. She's rather feisty.
いいね。不敵な子は好きだよ。
Even from this short exchange, I can tell that no topic is off limits with this woman. Still, I wonder how easy that actually makes it to talk with her. The heroine view? Oh, okay.
あの人。
Yes. An old distant memory gave her. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. She's this kind of character. Okay, okay. A very precious one that surfaced time and time again.
どうしたの？何か考え事？ごめんね、仕事中に。ちょっと小さい頃を思い出しちゃっただけ。
That was it? That was it?
父親の借金ね。
Yeah. I explained our situation while we waited for Suzuka. I talked about how our mother died after Suzuka was born, and how shortly after that the company my father had started with his friends went bankrupt. So my father had to take out loans to make ends meet, and left Suzuka and me living on our own while he went off to pay back the debt.
で、あんたが妹の親代わりとして育ててきたってわけだ。
Something like that. I just didn't want to burden her with our family situation. It was honestly a pretty rough childhood, but it doesn't feel that way once I think about it all being for Suzuka's sake.
あんたのシスコンぶりはよーくわかった。
I don't know about all that, but she is definitely a brocon. You don't have to put it like that. Not that I can deny it. Well, you can still deny it.
妹を寮に入れっぱにしていいのかい？
I think it's the best choice for now. I'm currently looking for a job, so I think it'd be best for Suzuka to be in a stable environment that lets her focus on her studies.
妨げにならないよ。どんな環境でもできる人はできるって兄さんがよく言ってるじゃん。
I use those words to push myself forward. I never meant to use them to push anyone else. Just think about the situation we're in. We don't even have a place to live right now.
それはそうかもだけど
Which is why I'd appreciate it if you let Suzuka stay here in the meantime. I'll somehow figure out a way to deal with the financial side of things.
なるほど、わかった。先に伝えておくけど、金は必要ない。
え？
調べてみれば、この子は学年主席という好成績者だ。優秀な人間はいろんな免除をして伸ばすのがうちの学園のモットーだ。
I guess tuition covers dorm expenses so long as you, excel in your studies, I suppose?
なので、寮はむしろ優先的に所属できるし、費用はゼロになる。優秀な妹に感謝しないよ。
I had no idea.
というか、学園から入寮案内があったんじゃないか？
Huh? She's been hiding this from me the whole time?
なので、問題はこちらではなくそちら側なんだよ。
Really?
どうなんだい？妹としてお兄ちゃんと離れ離れでいいのかい？本当は今まで通り一緒に暮らしたいんじゃないのか？
I mean, what she wants and what he wants are two different things here, especially in the current situation. Suzuka is clearly conflicted. Suzuka, it's not going to be easy to find someone who will rent to us without a guarantor. And that's beside the fact that I have to find a job first.
わかってるけどずっと一緒だったもん
Seeing her rare selfish side makes me feel conflicted about the whole thing.
なあお兄さんよ。料理とか家事手伝いはできるかい？
Huh? Well, I was in charge of the household chores, so I think I can manage at least. I also had a brief stint working at an independent restaurant, so I have some cooking skills.
よし。それなら話は早い。あんた、この寮で住み込みの寮母をやらないか？
Hell yeah. I'm down for that. That sounds fun.
毎日の夕食は担当がいるからその手伝いでいい。朝食と掃除とかだね。ずっと妹の面倒を見てきたわけだろ。その対象が増えるだけだし、大した労力でもないだろう。
But it is. She just insulted the entire profession of early childhood education.
もともとは住み込みがいたんだが今はいなくてね。目下募集中。
Okay, I want more information on what happened to the previous dorm mother.
仕方なく。今は平日私が泊まってみんなの面倒を見てやってるんだけど、ちょっと訳あって解放されたくてね。
What reasons? We don't want to ask. We don't want to ask.
聞いちゃうかい？
I think I'm fine. Based on her reaction, I can already guess that it's probably something a bit out there.
新しい彼氏ができたんだよ。なかなかに面白いやつでね。一緒に暮らす約束をしてるのさ。
Wow.
女は何歳になっても女ってことさ。
Hey, I don't know about you guys, but the Japanese older ladies are like, they are a different breed in some cases. I don't want to hear about your wrinkly love.
な、そんなわけで、私はここから旅立つってことさ。
Congratulations. Might as well be as inoffensive as possible.
で、私としてはとっととここから出たいから人を探してたんだけどさ。
How convenient is this?
ほら、この寮の子たちも私にとっては愛する子たちだ。誰でもウェルカムというわけにもいかない。その上、募集自体も来ないもんだからどうしたものか考えあぐねていたところだ。
Isn't that your fault?
いい話だろう？それならあんたも食と住まいを得られるし、妹さんも一緒にいるから全部の問題が解決する。
Again, this is very convenient, but also, is it fine to have a dorm mother that's a guy in an all-girls dorm? This is an all-girls dorm, right? She is right about that. I could possibly ask for a better deal. Well then, what should I do? Shit, guys, I don't know. I mean, I'd be dumb not to take this offer. I really have no choice here. I'll do it. No, scratch that. Please let me do it.
いい返事だ。
That's right, this is clearly the best option. There are still a lot of things I don't know about, and certain aspects that make me feel a bit uneasy, but that doesn't really matter here. As long as Suzuka is happy, I have no complaints. Oh, wait. I just want to double check. This is a girls' dormitory, right? Is it really okay for a guy to live in a dorm for girls? I mean, this is far from this being the first case in anything anime or whatever related. Like, this is a very commonly used trope for very interesting situations, and I'm here for it. We might be okay with it, but there's a chance the other girls will say no. A pretty high chance, actually.
特に禁止事項にはないね。まあ、男は採用候補にもしたことはなかったけど。
That doesn't change the fact that it might turn into a big issue, though.
私が強引にまとめてもいいけど、可愛い寮生たちとの間に遺恨を残しかねないね。よし、それじゃあ、面接だ。
Okay. I'm down with that.
で、結局何なの？星屑さんが伝えたいことがあるんだって。
I think it's the fairest route to go here.
男絡みの件？
The rumors are gathered in the dorm's lobby. After our talk, Hoshikuzu sent a message to the dorm group chat telling everyone to gather here. Interview. Just from that one word, I can already tell some weird shit is about to go down.
あの男の人がそうなの？聞いてた話と違くない？
Seeing as I'm standing next to Hoshikuzu, it's a given that all eyes are on me right now, but I sure don't want them to think I'm her boy toy.
さて、これで集まれるのは全員かい？
Yeah, we could immediately get a wrong first impression from people here.
あとのぞみちゃん、ポポちゃんが来るそうです。
I unexpectedly hear familiar names.
やっぱりもういいよ。やろうよ。だってあの服恥ずかしいし、私には似合わ
What's going on over here? Nozomi jumps as soon as she comes in and our eyes meet.
どうも。のぞみちゃん、ポポちゃん、こっち。
I see, so that's her name. I mean, I already put, you know, 2 and 2 together on that one, but everyone seems to be trying to figure out what's going on. I get it. So am I.
よし、それじゃ始めるとするかね。ずっと不在になってしまっていた住み込み寮母の方だが、ようやく候補者が出た。なのでみんなにも紹介をしたいと思ってね。俺、自己紹介。
Oh, right. My name is Yotome Tetsuya. A yelp comes from somewhere in the audience. Hey, it's the girl that showed me the way here. Did I screw up already? At least I don't think I said anything out of the ordinary.
すみません。どうぞ。
Right. As Hoshikuzu said just now, I've been offered the position of live-in dorm mother. Additionally, I'd like to thank you all for taking in my sister Suzuka on such short notice a couple of days ago. The room enters into a commotion as soon as they hear that.
すずちゃんのお兄さんなの？似てる。似てない？
I mean, that actually should help his
お兄
case,
ちゃんなんだ
no?
って。
Seems the idea of having us siblings living in the same dorm has caught their attention.
すみません。私たちとそんな年が離れていない男性と一緒に暮らすってことですか？
There it is.
ああ、私の代わりになるからね。
それはどうなんでしょうか？
I would jokingly say, you know, what's the worst that could happen, but there's a lot of bad things that could happen here.
どうでもよくない？でもここ一応男子禁制だから対外的に問題あるんじゃ。女子校だって男の先生いるし、生徒じゃなければ OK でしょ。
Everyone starts sharing their own view on the matter.
私はトイレとか掃除されるの抵抗あるかも。
Shit, I don't want to do that
トイ
either.
レの清掃をおばちゃんがやってたりするし、逆もあるでしょ。
Okay, actually, I will say this. I used to work in a restaurant myself as the dishwasher, bottom of the totem pole. And that means I actually had to do a lot of cleaning, you know, in the facility. That included the restrooms, both men's and women's, and I gotta say, they're both disgusting for various reasons. I mean, yes, they are both restrooms, but like, I don't know. We as, you know, men and women, just humans overall, are just nasty in our own ways. Especially with a public restroom. Jesus Christ.
だったらもっと年離れてる方が安心できない？年取っててもやばい人いっぱいいるから意味ないって。虚勢してもらう？
Okay, I don't like that suggestion. Please don't. I'd prefer to stay whole, thank you very much.
結局性格次第じゃない？その性格はどこで判断するの？
Sorry, I was getting a drink of water. Are we really going to be able to reach a consensus here?
終わったら呼んでくれ。
Hey, you don't get to just leave this. Hey, don't just leave me here.
私会議とか苦手なんだよ。結論は何でもいいから。
Yeah, well, thanks. And look where that's gotten us.
ここはあんたが何とかするんだよ。
Well, this ought to be fun. She actually leaves the room after saying that. Are you kidding me? Since this is about me, I have a general idea of what I have to do. I gotta somehow get their approval. Well then, what should I do? We can just let them continue talking, lose your shit, or get castrated? Huh? Okay, none of these options are gonna work out really well. The top option is probably the best one if we want to go the passive route. I feel like the middle one would just get us kicked out. The bottom one would probably get us in, but we won't be whole anymore. How about I just listen to what they have to say for a bit? The girls are sharing their own views on the matter right now, one by one. I don't want to make a bad impression by interrupting them while they're getting worked up. That's probably best if I wait for things to cool down a bit before I say anything. At the same time...
お風呂上がりのラフな格好でロビー来にくくない？あー、なになに？意識してるの？このご時世、性別で職業が制限されるべきではないのでは？
Yes.
いやいや、それで損するのは
No.
女なんだって。
まだ続く？私トイレ行きたくなってきたんだけど。
Wow, they sure don't know when to shut up, huh? I wonder if I'll ever even get a chance to say anything myself.
ねえねえ、もう寮長に決めてもらおうよ。
This is my first time hearing about such a person. Oh, don't tell me. I have a bad feeling as to who that is.
寮長。
I mean, yeah, I heard it the first time, but who the heck is that?
寮長です。この寮をまとめる学生側の長ですね。学園の風紀委員長でもあるすごい方なんです。
I see. So that's who you meant, huh?
確かに寿先輩なら従えるかな。私も寮長がいいならいいよ。
Okay, that sounds like a different name from what we had heard earlier. Did we get a name out of that person we came across first?
私の結論も
That's my
寮長
worry.
の意見次第かも。
That it's gonna be her. What? Everyone has started agreeing with each other the second the dorm president was brought up. Seems they all trust her when it comes to dealing with these types of situations. Which means that my fate is in her hands now. And who might the dorm president be?
今はいません。もうすぐ帰ってくるかと。これは何事？
Okay, well, here she is. Someone's voice resounds from outside the main group.
寿先輩、寮長来たー。
Uh-oh. Crap, now I'm nervous all of a sudden. And that girl is the dorm president that everyone trusts. Based on how she's also the head of the disciplinary committee, I can already guess that she's a real stickler for the rules. There are those who are righteous and those who are wicked. Now, I wonder which camp she'll end up putting me in. And...
こちらは、
Okay, nope, this is a completely different person and not at all what I was expecting.
そのことでみんなと話をしてたんです。
She's a lot shorter than I expected. Huh.
なるほど。状況はわかりました。星屑さんは部屋にいらっしゃるのね。はい。仕方ないですね。八乙女哲也さんでしたっけ？
Oh, yes.
はじめまして。ここの寮長をしております。 寿玉木と申します。
I'm Yatome Tetsuya.
私も現状を把握したばかりですが、両生の意見と状況の問題点も理解できていると思っております。ですが、肝心のあなたのお話を伺っておりませんので、お聞かせくださいますか？
Wow, the vibe sure changed quickly as soon as she stepped in. Yeah, she seems reasonable, actually. She may look like a cute, fragile doll, but she has a real commanding air to her. I should probably try my best to suck up to her here, but at the same time, if I had to guess, she's the kind of person who's able to see through most bullshit. In which case, I'm sure you've all heard this from Suzuka already, but we don't have anywhere to live at the moment because our apartment building burned down. And though I'm a bit ashamed to admit it, our father has quite a bit of debt in his name, so finding a job and a place to live is a bit harder than normal. So after talking it out with Hojikuzu-san, well, she ended up offering me a job here as a live-in dorm mother. To be honest, I'm also a bit conflicted about the whole ordeal. I decide to be honest. Even if they end up walking away with a negative impression, I'm not one to embellish things. However, I would really appreciate it if I were to kill two birds with one stone by getting a job like this one. And I intend to support you all in the same way I've been supporting Suzuka up until now. I think that's the best thing I can offer you all. The actual decision is out of my hands now.
わかりました。ありがとうございます。皆さんはこれを受けてどう感じました？私は別におっしゃることは理解できるのですが、
Yeah, now we've got sympathy on our
その
side
言葉
here.
を信じれるかどうかは。確かにそうですね。私たちは初対面でもありますし、その言葉をそのまま受け取っていいのかどうかは難しいところです。
I'd say on the bright side, something we have going for us here, or someone that we have going for us here, is Suzuka. The fact that she's here. Somebody that people know of, so by extension, there can be like a link of trust.
なので、妹さんにお兄さんの話をしていただきましょう。
And here we go.
妹さんから見て、お兄さんはどのような方ですか？
Suzuka looks a bit unsure as to what to say after the conversation suddenly steers in her direction.
そうですね。兄はいつも汗臭いです。
Okay, well, we're fucked. Why'd you lead with that?
だから仕事から帰ってきた時には真っ先にお風呂に入ってもらいます。兄が帰る時間に合わせてお風呂の用意をしておくのが私の仕事と思ってました。兄がいつも汗臭いのはそれだけ頑張ってきたから。私たちの生活がこれ以上悪くならないよう汗水垂らして働いて、美味しいものをいっぱい作ってくれて、いっぱい世話焼いてくれて、お父さんとかいなくても私が寂しくないように支えてくれて、全然自分のことを大事にしないどうしようもない兄です。
A warmth spreads through my chest as I hear what Suzuka says. Still, there's something about what she said that bothers me. I always wear deodorant because I don't want you to say that I stink.
小賢しいと思ってた。
Damn you!
てかむしろ悪化してる。気にしすぎであれこれ匂いが混ざって逆に悪臭になるんだから。お風呂入って服をちゃんと洗濯して清潔にしておけばいいだけなんだから気にしなくていいの。
All my hard work amounts to that, huh? It hurts to have my BO signaled out like that. I wasn't really expecting things to go in that direction. Wait. Oh, shit. What is this? The click H system simple mode? What? Let's take a peek at what the girls are really thinking. Thought bubbles may appear next to a girl as you progress through the story. Clicking on these lets you take a peek at what's really going on in the girl's head. It doesn't affect your progression through the game, whether you click on thought bubbles or not, so feel free to do as you please. Okay. Okay, well, hold on. He sounds like such a nice older brother. Ooh, okay.
寮長？
Okay.
鈴鹿さんありがとうございます。どうです？あまり悪い印象はなかったと思いますけど、匂い以外は。
Please just drop it already. You're breaking my heart.
寮長、実際匂いはどうですか？そうですね。いいですか？
This has gotten weird. I've got no self-respect left at this point. Besides, I don't really know how I smell, so it's not like I can give an answer myself.
では失礼して。
This has gotten a little strange. How is it? Ah, fuck. She's weird. Isn't she overdoing it?
ようちょー。特に気になる匂いではなかったですね。
Guys, I think we're good here. I think we're actually gonna get the job.
お日様の匂いというか、なんというか、温かみがあるような、ないような。
It doesn't.
あれって死んだダニの匂いとかって言うよね。お兄さんはダニの死骸の匂いってこと？
Do you all lack empathy or something?
まあ、匂いは大丈夫かと思いますので、議論から外して問題ないと判断します。で、皆さんいかがですか？兄弟仲がいいのは分かったけど。そうなんだよね。まだ妹さんも来たばかりでどういう人かよく分かってないし。すずりんいい子だよ。ごめん。悪いことは思ってないよ。
Right, there are still too many unknowns for them to be able to form a proper opinion. Still, it feels like a bubble full of approval has been formed, but that final pop is still missing. I probably shouldn't say anything right now, though.
私は大丈夫だと思います。
I say what now? Everyone, not just me, immediately turns around to look at where the voice came from. Oh, it's her again.
どうしたの？大見さんが声を上げるなんて珍しいね。
I mean, we all see where this is going, right? This is the childhood friend, but of course the protagonist is completely forgotten.
すみません。のぞみさんどうぞ。はい。しっかりみんなに説明はできないのだけど、彼は可能な範囲で構わないので、彼は私の恩人だからです。
Huh? I end up raising my voice at that wild statement. I'm her what? Don't look at me like that. This is news to me too. Suzuka looks at me with eyes that could kill as I just keep shaking my head vehemently to show that I have no idea what she's talking about.
いえ、本人は覚えていないと思います。彼は私の生き方を変えてくれた人なのです。
I mean, yeah, like, no one's gonna understand what the fuck you're talking about here.
お願いします。私自身、まだこの寮に入ったばかりですが、何かあった時には私が責任を負います。
Suzuka, I'm the one who should be saying that, not you.
兄さん。
I'll do my best to earn your trust, so please let me stay. The whole place goes quiet all of a sudden.
皆さん、私からいいですか？
They all nod silently.
結局のところ、彼が信用に値するかどうかなんて誰にもわからないことなんですよね。なので、見方を変えてしまいましょう。
Huh?
妹さんの鈴鹿さんは我が星屑学園の学年主席でもあります。これは大変栄誉あるものであり、だからこそこの寮生活も学園側からサポートされるべき存在です。もし皆さんが心配する問題をお兄さんが起こしたら、当然鈴鹿さんにも影響を及ぼすことになります。大量くらいで済めばいいですが、学年主席の特別待遇も剥奪されることも十分ありえます。そしてそのお兄さんですが、彼はシスコンと思われます。
No way, come on. Can you people please put it another way?
今まで妹さんのために尽くしてきたことは想像できました。そんな彼がここに来て妹さんの足を引っ張ることをするとは考えにくいのです。鈴鹿さんがここにいる以上、皆さんが心配するようなことは起こらないと私は判断します。
Is she supposed to be a hostage or something?
ほら、人質でいいじゃないですか。そこから始めていけばいいだけですし。
She's right about that.
あーし賛成。すずりんのお兄さんにやってもらおうよ。どうする？まあ、寮長の言うことはもっともかなって。私もそれでいいと思う。
Seems everyone is suddenly more eager to accept me.
どうやらまとまったみたいですね。
and just follow whatever she says. Thank you so much, man. I'm just racking up the Steam achievements here.
よろしくね。なんか面白いことになってきたかも。よろしくお願いします。
I hear warm applause come from in front of me as I bow my head. It all seems to have worked out in the end somehow. I gotta thank Kotobuki-san for all of this. Suzuka. I give a thumbs up to Suzuka, who looks on the verge of crying, to try to reassure her. Aw, shit. What does she gotta say now? Someone's voice cuts through the relaxed atmosphere. It seems that same girl has raised her voice again. Why? She seemed to be on my side earlier. It doesn't really make sense that she'd raise her voice now.
その前に一つ。念のための確認のため、私にも匂いを嗅がせてもらってよいでしょうか。
Oh no. Could you what?
だって寿さんが OK でも私が OK かわからないですし。なるほど、一理あります。
Does it?
では失礼して。
We got some people here with some problems, man. What the hell is going on?
どうですか？
Oh my god. Yeah, I guess I could say that again, huh? She doing okay?
なに足もやりたい。え、そういうノリ？
Oh my god, no, no,
おもろいこ
no.
とになってる？
Wait, what is going on? Seemingly possessed by the goddess of victory herself, they all start rushing me all of a sudden. Yeah, she isn't gonna like this. I mean, I don't like this. I'm sure he doesn't like this. Suzuka.
おや、ずいぶんモテモテじゃないか。
Yeah, welcome back, ma'am. Oh, Hoshikuzu-san.
無事まとまったってことだね。はい、皆さんの同意が得られましたので、細かいことはお任せいたします。はいよ、承知した。後で業務の詳細メールを送っておくから確認しといて。明日から部屋使えるようにもしておくから。
Understood. Thankfully, this is all going pretty quick, so I'll be out of my friend's hair soon. We don't even know our friend's name still.
できる人が来れば完璧だね。それならこのまま彼にやってもらっちゃえば？
What are they talking about?
ああ、それいいかも。
What are they talking about, Kotobuki-san? I feel like I'm about to be wrapped up in a whole other mess.
表のクレープカフェの話です。漆原綾子さんという方がメインでやられているのですが、お忙しい状態でして。
Oh, seems to be popular.
寮生がバイトをするのも放課後になるので、それまでの開店準備やランチタイムの人手が足りないありさまなのです。
I see. So Ayako-san's had her hands full dealing with Hoshikuzu-san up until now.
星屑さんも把握してるはずですが、未だ対応がなされず嘆いておりました。私が認められるやつがなかなかいないのが悪いのさ。
Gosh, that sounds rough. Do you really think I can manage it though? I myself am not sure I can spread myself that thin.
私が把握している限りですが、現状の寮母の仕事も朝食の用意と掃除や確認で昼食はいらないですし、夜は専門の方がいらっしゃいます。日中は宅配などの受け取りもありますが、今はボックスがありますし。
I see. I can't really find a flaw in her logic, but I still don't think it's something I can decide on the spot.
少なくとも寮母の件はご心配しているほどのものではないと思います。星屑さんでこなせる内容なので。
Well, that's a real confidence boost. That would be considered a separate job from my work as dorm mother, right?
ああ、金の件か。もちろん。
Oh, hell yeah.
寮母の方は月給制で、カフェの方は副業という形で時給制で雇う。混ざる部分もあるだろうけど、いろいろ融通聞かせてやるよ。
Oh, the pros of having a rich boss, huh?
働いた分だけプラスを出すよ。どうだい？
I'll do it. As long as I get paid, I'll do anything.
よし、なら決まりだ。綾子にも連絡しておくから、詳しくは綾子から聞きな。わーい、やったー。これならすずりんも安心してバイトできるね。 私は別に。でも衣装可愛いし、気分転換にもなるからやってもいいかな。じゃあ早速カフェ見に行こうよ。そうだね。そっちも職場だしね。
Just hold your horses for a sec.
言っといで言っといで。その間に書類まとめておくから。
All right.
それじゃあ、ゴー。
Well, that all happened. Very quickly, it seemed. But coincidences are great things at times. They really, really are, aren't they? And a lot of things just seem to work in our favor there. Alrighty, so we'll save it here somehow. There we go. Alrighty. Yeah, there we go, guys. We'll call it there on this brief look into this this interesting title. I'd say it's pretty interesting. I'm curious to see where things can go here. I mean, it's nothing crazy. It'll be a good little escape, a visual novel to read on my own that would help get me away from visual novels I have been reading so far that have been very, very much more on the seriousness side of things, more plot. This is a different kind of plot, you know? This is just chill with some plot, you know? If that makes any sense. I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah, honestly, positive impressions so far for something like this. I know what I'm going into with this, which helps, you know, understand that or get my expectations where they're supposed to be. Not saying that's a bad thing or anything, but regardless, excited to see what will come from all of this. And yeah, I would say pretty good time here, a little over an hour for a one-off, and I hope that this also seemed pretty interesting to you guys. This game is available on Steam, so if you are interested in checking it out, by all means, you know, pull it on up on Steam, and there you have it. But thank you again to Kagami Games for an opportunity to, you know, check this out, and I'll try to get through it and get a review out, so be on the lookout for that. And if you guys are interested in anything else that I record here on the channel, feel free to check all that out. Subscribe if you are interested, and be sure to leave a like on this video if you liked what you saw. Thank you all for tuning in, and I hope to see you guys in another video. Take it easy.